Hey, good morning, family. Okay, you know what day it is? It is Immunotherapy Day. And I love immunotherapy because it's so much quicker than chemotherapy. All right, here's the thing, y'all. Yes, I have hair today. It's a big weekend for our family. You all know that I've had 3 kids naturally. I have a bonus son who came, with my marriage when I was married, but he's still my bonus son. So my oldest is getting married this weekend. So we are heading to South Boston here soon to enjoy the nuptial weekend. So I decided to put on some hair, y'all. Okay. I also remembered why I don't really like hair, but it's okay. I like it on everybody else, just not necessarily me. Anyways, um, it is a fruitful Friday. I am here by myself. I don't have my mommy with me. See, her chair is empty. I don't have my sisters. Yeah, but that's just because they're going to be picking me up here soon so we can hit the road. Um, I just wanted to give everybody the updates, and they are a lot, so I'll try to be as quick and to the point with them. Um, just to clarify, the good news that came through this week, which we already knew because I gave the spoiler alert last week. My doctor did confirm that all of my biopsy results were negative. No cancer. Hallelujah. Yes. Amen. All right. We got this. Keep fighting because it ain't over. so, um, yes. So Dr. Cohen confirmed all of the test results were negative, which is amazing. Now, he did tell me that he still referred me to the radiologist to talk to them about the possibility of radiation. That's the look I gave him because I was like, why? The whole point in me having a double mastectomy, y'all, and for those of you who are just joining and don't know all the medical terminology, a double mastectomy means I got both of my breast, natural breast, removed. The tissue, my skin is still there. And I'm doing reconstructive surgery to get new breast. But the whole entire point of me electing to do that was because I had 2 tumors that were cancerous in the right side, and I had a bunch of radial scarring, and there was fibrosis tissue and dense tissue on both sides. Dense tissue can lead to breast cancer. So, to eliminate me having to come back down this road again, knowing that I had a lot of radial scarring and I had a benign lesion on the left side as well, I elected to do a double mastectomy, which they call a bilateral mastectomy with reconstruction. So, if all the test results are saying negative, and there's no more of the dense and fibrosis tissue left, why in the world would I need radiation? Exactly. So I told my doctor, I'm going to go to the appointment, but I'm going to give them the same look I gave you. And I double dog dare them to come out their mouth and say something about recommending some radiation. And I'm going to tell them no. Hell no to the no, no, no is what they're going to get from me. Okay? With a smile. I'm just not having it, y'all. There's no necessary reason for any radiation. So, nevertheless, this journey continues on. I went to see my breast oncologist yesterday, and she was so excited. She agreed. She doesn't think that the radiation is necessary either. So, you 2 for 0 on this one. We're not doing that. And she also took me off of some of my meds since I am cancer free, and I can see her again in 3 months. Now, I still have to finish this race, y'all. So here's the important part. And I hope that I communicate this effectively to everyone. I love each and every one of you. And if you don't know me personally, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm one of the hardest working people out here. I don't ask for anything because I know that God will provide. However, I am learning that also pride has kept me from asking people for help when I need it, because God also provides your blessings and gifts through people as well as supernaturally. So I am asking, and I've already asked my Father, so I have 2 requests. For my prayer warriors, I ask that you please continue to pray that the radiologist will agree. So we will be 3 for 0. Radiation is not necessary. Secondly, pray that supernaturally and naturally, God will open up the windows of heaven to pour out a financial blessing, because, and this is a transparent moment for me, financially, that is the biggest struggle, the overarching struggle when you're going through something like this. There's so much that goes into the battle with cancer that a lot of people, unless you've been through it or been there in the trenches right side by side with someone who is battling cancer, that you don't see on the other side. I don't look like what I'm going through, bless the Lord, because I see people every week who do, and my heart hurts for them. I've never looked like what I've gone through in life. Bless the Lord, because I'm not supposed to. So there's a double fold in that. One, because I'm a kingdom kid. And as a kingdom kid, I'm representing the Most High. So if I look downtrodden and beaten up, then you need to know that something's wrong. That's not who I am. But also, it's to show people that I don't look like what I've been through because of the magnificence of God. We shouldn't look like what we've been through, because that means that what we've been through is still controlling us, and we're not living in our power, and we're not living in the way that He intended for us to live. That might take some time for some people for it to sink in. Just because I grew up in the hood doesn't mean that I gotta look like I grew up in the hood. There's a lot of misconceptions about that. Just because I was sexually abused doesn't mean I gotta look like it. And what does that look like anyways? You feel what I'm saying? So I say all of this to say that, listen, when I say that I am the sole provider for myself and my children, and I have gone through 9 months of this year only working less than 4, it is all through the grace of God and the glory of God that I have been able to keep a roof over my head. And that's not even me, that's God. But He's bringing the blessings supernaturally and naturally. So there was a fundraiser that was set up by my loving siblings and family through GoFundMe. And I'm asking for your support. I'm asking for your help. Not because I'm going to go out here and buy some J's. Y'all, I own 2 pair of J's and they were a gift to me. That's it. Like, not so I can go out here and go to Cancun or Cabo. That's coming. But that's going to be on mine and God's time. Not y'all's, I promise. The cost of living, to take care of a family, to keep a roof over my head, to pay for those unforeseen costs that health insurance does not pay for, that I have to pay out of pocket, which right now those things are small. However, after all the reconstruction surgery is done, there's still some cosmetic things that I gotta get done. I don't have no nipples, y'all. I don't want to look like a Barbie the rest of my life. So I gotta fix that. But even before I get to that point, like I said, there's still things that medical expenses that health insurance doesn't cost. There's still bills that have to be paid. So I am asking, because I have a beautiful donor who has already donated so much to this cause. And we set it up, well, not me, I say we, but in my family. My family set up the GoFundMe because it's a tax write-off, y'all. So if you want to use me as a tax write-off, because we're going to need lots of tax breaks for this year, for 2022, to offset your expenses, especially if you're a business owner. Please use me as a tax write-off. Feel free to donate. Press that donate button and the GoFundMe. I'm posting the link below. Anything you give is not too small. One of my donors, who has given so much above and beyond all I could think or ask, is willing to give again. They threw the challenge out that they will match up to $500 in donations. So if you give 50, they're going to give 50. You give 100, they're going to give 100, up to $500. So again, I threw the analogy out there through a post last week. If 25 people gave, I think I said 25 gave $20. I think that's what I said. Don't knock me on that if I'm wrong. However, or 5, I can't even remember what I did. 5 times 25. If I had enough people to give $500, doesn't have to be one person. Somebody can give 20, somebody can give 25. But enough people. I already had someone give 25, and then I had another person give 150. Now, that right there is 175. So the donor is going to match that with $175. Let's see if we can get that up to 500, because then that would be $1,000 that I can put towards next month's rent that's coming up. Y'all, trust me, with my strong-willed self, I have tried to, I am working through this, just mind you, when I've not been going through the surgery part of it and so forth, where my doctor said, okay, no, you can't work right here. I have been working from home remotely, so please understand that. But again, out of 9 months this year, that's only been less than 4 months equivalents. So understand, I'm working as much as my doctors will allow me to work, because if you left it up to me, I would have been out here in these streets trying to work all the time, 2 and 3 jobs to do what I need to do to take care of my family and I don't ask. I just I try to figure out how I can take care of. However, this is a place and a season where I'm asking. Don't think that your gift is too small. Don't think that it's not enough, because it all adds up. And GoFundMe does take out their percentage and their portion as well for being the platform. So we want to thank them for the services they provide. So they automatically take out their percentage. Okay. So just understand, when you give, that is being given to me indirectly. It's going to go to them first. They take out their percentage, then they send it to me. However, for those who want to use it as a tax write-off, give as much as you'd like and claim it on your taxes. GoFundMe will give you a receipt for it. Okay? You're giving to a great cause. I promise you. You're looking at a future business owner who is looking to create income for others and help others and heal others. It's not all about me, y'all. So I got to get through this fight so that I can get out there and continue to fight and contribute to our community, to our family, to our world, to any and everybody who needs that. I love you all. I hope that everybody has a fruitful Friday. We're going to keep this rocking, okay? Because I still got a ways to go. Remember, March 21st, 2023 is the day when I'm done with all of this. And we're going to celebrate afterwards as we celebrate in between. But we're going to have the big celebration then. But I want you to have a fruitful Friday and be blessed.